What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome back with a new video 7 of the best CrossFit athletes. The topic is 7 of the best CrossFit athletes in 2022. The story is written by this topic is written by Brian Friend, and it's hard enough to possess his elite strength, speed, and endurance. CrossFitters need to build up to all of these traits and then maintain them for the duration of their entire careers, which can span over a decade. For the uninitiated, the sport of the CrossFit is grueling endeavor. High level contests last days and consists of multiple daily events ranging from max effort lifts to nearly unbearable high rep fests. Becoming the best and holding that position signifies a level of fitness and mental fortitude few possesses. That brings us to this list, which celebrates some of the most standout CrossFit athletes in 2022 that people on the list will observe through competitive setbacks. Some got there to shine, and some have maintained a level of excellence deemed untouchable. These are the name of top CrossFit athletes, ladies. In 2022, Laura Horvath, Roman Mallory, Justin Tayokle, Tommy Valerie Cohen, Calvin Sherrington, Laura Horvath, Hungarian hospital. Laura Horvath started the 2022 season on her back foot. She finished 103rd worldwide in the CrossFit Open, down from 52nd in 2021 and 10th in 2020, and dropped from first in the 2021 quarterfinals to ninth. During the semifinals, the 25-year-old flipped a switch, reversing the backward trend after finishing second in the online version of the Lowlands Throwdown in 2021. She earned first in the live edition in 2022, having never won regionals. Her best finish was second in 2018. This was her first win in a traditional qualifying format for the CrossFit Games. As you can see her picture, CrossFit Chandra Smith low press to 85 pounds ahead of 2022 Raw Invitational. Then that the 2022 Games fans witnessed Horvath fight from well outside of the top 10 to ultimately finish as the third fittest woman on earth. It marks her third podium appearance, but also a slight backstep compared to 2021, where she ended up come second at the games. Her season wasn't over for the year through, having accepted the invitation to compete at her third consecutive rotation mode. It was certainly a competition she would be looking to improve at. In 2020, the competition took place online, and Howard managed to finish fifth in 2021. Following a second place finish at the games, he missed the podium, placing fourth. Clearly motivated, Howard was lethal at Roche. With both women who beat her at the games, Claire, Tommy, and Mal O'Brien not in the field. Howard thrilled of four consecutive event wins, followed them up as second and having a score 495 of those 500 points in a row, cruised into her second major off-season competition win of her career. The first was in 2021. The picture is here, but it's not fully loaded. It's not the best season Laura Howard has ever had, but it's certainly sorry, certainly the greatest and still extremely successful, although she finished one spot worse at the games this year than she did in the 2021. She racked up a win at the biggest off-season competition of the year in the Roach Invitational and remains clearly in the top 5 most impressive CrossFitters of any gender in 2022. Roman Kharenokov. Roman. Next in your list in the Russian powerhouse Roman. Although he qualified for the games 4 times since 2018 and completed in the online version of two of the 2020 games. 2022 was the first time anyone got to see him line up in person at the games against 38 of the other fittest men on earth, and he did not disappoint, finishing with 1,157 points. Kalinowski placed second to defending champion Justin Medeiros by a mere 27 points, and although he was in a fight with Ricky Garrett for most of the competition, he ended up putting 89 points between himself and the Australian when things were said and done. He rolled through the qualifying stages as the fifth fittest in Asia during the Open, the fittest in Asia during quarterfinals, and won the Far East Thailand semifinal. Once at the games, he showed the combination of consistency and excellence. This is the typically required to excel. He placed in the top 10 on 9 of the 14 scored events, including 5 finishes of third or better and even wins on Rinsen. I repeat, and the Alpaca for his 4 finishes outside the top 10. Karnakib never placed worse than 15th, which was actually better than eventual champ Madras' worst finish of the 18th. Karnakib is among a legitimate group of contenders who have Medeiros on guard heading into the 2023 season. He'll be 28 next year. He has recently moved to Coquility, and where he'll have a chance to train with the several well-established game athletes. He will likely be able to compete throughout the 2023 season in the US, although several athletes have a chance. Kainoki is perhaps the biggest threat to Medeiros' crown next year. Mallory O'Brien, the youngest athlete on our list this year. She made it on the last year's list too. It is also the youngest podium finisher in CrossFit Games history. At 18 years old, Mallory O'Brien is redefining what's possible for young CrossFitters. As you can see, parallel story photo by Will Johnson. As you can see her picture, there was speculation of at the beginning of the year that she might do something special in 2022. Some even went so far as to say she could challenge the 5-time defending champion Claire Tommy for the title. Others laughed at the notion or scoffed it off. But probably few are laughing now. Not only did O'Brien improve from 7th place in 2021 to 2nd place in 2022 at the CrossFit Games, but she also leveled up across every stage of the season. And while that's remarkable enough on its own, when you look closer, you realize there wasn't a lot of room for improvement, and yet she still managed to do so. In some regards, O'Brien wasn't as impressive on the women's side at the games as her male counterpart Karinikov was in the men's division. He had 2 event wins while she didn't have any. They matched each other with 5 top 3 finishes, and while Karinikov Worst finish was the 15th. O'Brien had two 15th places finishes and 18th place finish. On the other hand, Khaynikov never was the leader jersey and was only in second place after 4 of the 14 events, including the final three. O'Brien got off the grid, claimed the leader jersey after the second scored event and wore it for three consecutive events. Following the first event, she was in the first or second after every single event for the remainder of the competition. As the competition roared on, Brain eventually fell back behind Tomoe by 113 points. However, she created enough of a buffer between herself and late charger Laura Horvath, who claimed third to O'Brien. With confirmation that Tommy plans on going for her seventh games title in 2023, it will be a very difficult task for O'Brien to improve on her 2022 season success. He is not competing in any off-season competitions, however, and seems set on giving herself the best opportunity to do just that. O'Brien is working closely with CrossFit legend Matt, Matt Fraser, the five-time fittest man on earth, was the master of finding small and clever ways to set himself apart from his competitors. So far in his coaching careers, he seems to have thus shown the ability to pass successful strategies on the athletes he coaches and trains with as well.